Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Multiplayer Mayhem. A while ago, I was going through my computer, you know, as you do, and I came across some old footage that I'd captured of a few matches during my brief time playing this game competitively online. So I put the question out there on my Facebook page asking people if they'd like to see some multiplayer mayhem for old time's sake, and the response I received was overwhelmingly affirmative. Not to mention that I've received an abundance of requests to make some of these videos since my return in September. So with all that considered, I thought why not put something together for those who are interested. In today's episode, of course, we're playing some Deathmatch, and without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Target first blood.
Well, isn't that nice and convenient? Gotta love it when the game's occasionally unfair spawn system works for you and not against you. Damn it! Respawning after that relatively early death, we can see that our target is Lady Black, and after briefly fooling us with a decoy, she's about to reveal herself in front of the gallows.
Yeah! Ha! Die, motherfucker! That's what you get for bringing a knife to a gun.
Bitch, please. Guns don't kill people. Now that we've disposed of Lady Black, we'll join this moving blend group, make ourselves some lookalikes for a bit of extra protection, and move through the courtyard.
Contract lost.
Well, that's disappointing. But we don't have time to dwell on it too much, as we're shortly reassigned with another target, the Wayfarer. After receiving our target, we begin to hear increasingly loud whispers which tells us that our pursuer is nearby. So after throwing on a disguise, we'll break away from the security of our blend group and have a look around. There she is. Surprise! Suck on that, bitch.
Aha! There you are, pursuer! Prepare to be
Better luck next time, you fucking little...
Hello.
You fucking bastard! Respawning in third place and sitting on 1350 points, we can see that our target is now the Navigator. So we'll again walk our way through the courtyard before briefly coming to a pause in this blend group, and then immediately spotting this fucker lurking nearby.
Hello. Yes, it is me again. And what do you think you're going to do about it? You little rapscallion! How dare you throw sharp projectiles at me?
Shut the fuck up, cunt. And shortly after stunning our pursuer, our target ignorantly walks around the corner. According to my navigations, my target should be somewhere around... Navigate your way out of that one, cockhead. After landing ourselves a stun and a half-decent 550 point kill, we're now sitting in first place. But we don't really have time to revel in it, as whispers fill the air. So we'll need to keep moving. Our next target is the fucker that we punched in the face a few moments ago, and he's known as... Dandy. Just... Dandy. Fair enough. Now just quickly for those of you that thought what the fuck as I did, I just wanted to point out that after doing some in-depth research on the term in question, I discovered that a dandy, also known as a beau or gallant,
is a man who places particular importance upon physical appearance, refined language, and leisurely hobbies, pursued with the appearance of nonchalance in a cult of the self.
My translation? He's a fancy cunt. Continuing to make our way around the jail, we spot our now respawned prior target.
There you are, you filthy cutthroats. You'll pay for breaking my neck earlier. Take this! Yes, that ought to teach you a lesson.
Suspecting that he's one of our two pursuers, we make a dash toward him, only to find that he's actually not. So the poor bastard did in fact waste a perfectly good smoke bomb. Sucked in!
Foolish cutthroat! You've fallen right into the trap! Shit! Ah!
And now, moments after our lucky stun, the dandy enters our proximity.
Take this!
Respawning with just over 7 minutes remaining and immediately joining this blend group, it doesn't take long for the dandy to reveal himself as one of our pursuers. Rather than foolishly racing towards him, we'll instead hang tight in this blend group and wait for him to make the first move.
There you are, Cutthroat. Ready or not, here I come.
When he begins to make his way towards us, we'll break away from the blend group and turn sharply around this corner.
How dare you run away from me! The time I waste chasing you is the time that I could otherwise spend on being fancy!
With that threat dealt with, we can see that our target is the rebel. And not only that, but we can also see her in our line of sight. So we'll lock her in our sights and briefly move into this blend group to see if we can't get ourselves a hidden bonus, wait for her to get within range, and get slapped in the face.
That's what you get for being too slow!
That's what you get for being inattentive. I'm a dandy.
After recovering from that minor mishap, we can see that our target is once again the Navigator. But as we can hear strong whispers in the air, we'll remain in this blend group a few moments longer to keep ourselves hidden from our clearly nearby pursuer. We soon spot her in the distant blend group and it's clear that she's onto us, so we're going to have to give her a taste of our knives! Damn it! Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out of this one. Alright, Missy, you wanna dance? Let's dance! As we respawn, we can see that we're still sitting in first place on 2,600 points. We can also see that our target is none other than
The dandy.
And as we currently have 0 pursuers, we can relax a little and calmly pace through the courtyard. Nearing the rundown carriage, we briefly spot our target approaching from a distance. So we'll turn behind the carriage, rest against it, and throw on a disguise, keeping our target in our sights. We'll then discreetly make our way around the carriage as we begin to close in. After locking him in our sights, he quickly starts getting away from us. And shortly thereafter, our disguise wears off. Not the picture-perfect finish I was after, but we'll take the kill nonetheless.
You're going to have to catch me first.
Yeah, run yourself stupid, mate. I'll get you soon enough. Hearing whispers, we decide to briefly take a break from the pursuit of our target, dash our way to a secure corner of the map, and chill in this small blend group.
There you are, Buccaneer! Prepare to...
That ought to shut your trap, you little bastard.
After chilling in this area for a few more seconds, we'll prepare to...
You didn't see that coming, did you, Cutthroat? Quick, Lady Black! Get him while he's blinded by the spot!
Following that turn of events, we'll briefly tail Lady Black as she moves through the courtyard, before breaking away and coming to a stop in this blend group. As we hold our position, we begin to hear whispers, warning us that one or more of our pursuers are lurking nearby. So we'll throw on a disguise and have a look around. Probably not the best idea, seeing as though we have 3 pursuers, but hey, I like to live dangerously.
Excuse me, Huntsman, but have you seen a Cutthroat anywhere?
No! Alright, Cutthroat. You want trouble? You've got...
Oh, would you look at that? We're now coming second, and the dandy is in first place. Fantastic! Respawning with just over 4 minutes remaining, we can see that our target is once again Mr. Fancy Pants. And lucky for us, he's well within our reach. So we'll follow him up onto the gallows and...
What is the meaning of...
Fucking bullshit! After that impressive display of acrobatics, we're going to pause in this familiar blend group for an extended period of time. Our new target is the Wayfarer, but we don't have to worry about that. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to die. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time that we hit the epic switch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Our next target is the fucking dandy, and he's close. Real close. With that low scoring but ever so satisfying kill kicking us off, our next target, for the first time since the beginning of the match, is the FIREBRAND, who is inconveniently on the opposite side of the map. Luckily, we have no pursuers at the present, so we can quickly make our way over there without having to worry about being killed at this stage. As we get a little closer, it appears that she's no fool and is onto us immediately. Not that it matters because we killed the bitch anyway.
Don't mind me, just being a dandy.
Next up is the Wayfarer, and as we still haven't got any pursuers, we can hunt him down quickly.
Hello! I'm still not quite dead yet!
Immediately chilling in this blend group following the kill, we can see that next on the hit list is good old Lady Black. And shortly after generating ourselves a couple of lookalikes, we spot her approaching from the distance. So we'll wait for her to get a little bit closer and stab her in the fucking neck. That healthy 950 point kill has put us back into first place with a score of 4,600 points, and our streak has activated our Revelation ability, which allows us to see enemy players a lot easier. So let's make the most of it. Our next target is, who would have guessed, the...
Contract lost.
Well, never mind. Turning this corner, we can see our pursuer clear as day just ahead.
This has got to be some of the worst sunburn I've had in my life!
I concur. Following the stun, we take a moment to compose ourselves in this nearby blend group, before spotting two of our pursuers moving in our direction.
Ha! Well, well, well. If it isn't my arch nemesis, the...
This is it! My one last shot at redemption. This time, it'll be...
Still sitting on first place with just under a minute left in the game, we're instantly given 3 pursuers for our efforts. Thanks for that! And seeing as though the game is still unsure what target to give us, our main focus is of course going to be on staying alive. Making our way towards a quieter area of the map, as we turn the corner, we immediately spot one of our pursuers hiding in the distance. It's too bad that we didn't also spot the landmine she'd left on the ground, because now, we're as good as fucked. Alright, bitch, bring it on! As we respawn, we can see that we've been shoved back down to second place in the closing 30 seconds of the match, and that our target is the Dandy. I'm shocked! Having the luxury of not having any pursuers presently, and spotting our target meandering in the distance, we'll waste no time in getting ourselves closer.
Hello there, cutthroat. Why don't you come over here and kill me? Come on now, don't be shy. I know that you want to. The clock's ticking.
Ha! Did you really think that I was gonna fall for that?
Have a lovely day, cunt.
Well, that didn't exactly go as I expected. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings the match to a close. Sadly, we didn't take out first place, but I'm not too fazed by second. All in all, it was a good effort. This, of course, brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the return of some good old-fashioned mayhem. It's a shame that Assassin's Creed Syndicate doesn't have any competitive multiplayer, and it's something that I'd like to see return in future installments of the franchise. But needless to say that I definitely enjoyed putting together this video nonetheless, and if you'd like to see more of these going forward, I'd be happy to oblige. But for now, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. As always, feel free to hit that like button or share the video if you believe it's worthy, and I'll see you guys next time.